The FT reporting that AI startup Anthropic could be seeking funding from the Gulf, including the UAE's AI investment fund MGX and others. The report suggests that Anthropic is seeking to double its current valuation to over $150 billion as it attempts to raise more capital to keep pace with rival OpenAI. Wang is founder and chairman of Constellation Research, and he joins me live from Hawaii. Very good. Looks like an afternoon for you, Ray. Thank you very much for joining us. If we can talk about this FDI, this potential investment, as far as Anthropic is concerned, I think they are, talking to a couple of Middle East names. But what is it about this that, that stands out?
What's really important is Anthropic is the opposite of OpenAI. And if you look at it, it's really about more ethical AI. And so they're raising these funds, and the Middle East has been one of the biggest areas of massive diversification and shifting of alliances. And so this is part of the larger investment between Qatar and folks in Doha, Abu Dhabi, the folks in Dubai, and of course in Riyadh. They're all looking at opportunities to advance their people, advance opportunities in technology, and make bets in the future. And it's part of the AI revolution that's going on.
How important is it for MGX to be a part of this?
Yeah, so MGX tends to invest in what it believes as winners later in stages in Series B, Series C. Anthropic is one of those. If you look within the portfolio, they've got very smart investments across the board. This is going to give Anthropic a potential investment of $3 to $5 billion from MGX and others would give Anthropic $150 billion valuation off of where it currently is at about $61 billion. And so this is huge. And it's not like this company is not making money. They're doing $1 billion in revenue already, and they're continuing to push, but it's an AI arms race. And what it requires is a lot of money in chips, in data centers, in energy, and the ability to get the right talent. If you see the talent battle that's going on with Meta and the talent battle with OpenAI, that's just the beginning. It's looking for the best scientists, the folks that can think past to the future. And in Anthropic's case, it's about also finding the best philosophers, the folks that can think about the implications of what AI might mean on humanity.
Am I reading this correctly? MGX also has ties with OpenAI. Would that be something that Anthropic would not like?
I don't think in the world of investment that you can actually make those exclusive bets. And I believe that you're going to see investments from MGX in other areas as well. So I don't think there's any exclusivity, but there may be opportunities here to actually leverage Anthropic in the region to be able to deliver on specific language models, specific capabilities within in-country, creating new opportunities for co-investment and partners. As you saw with the U.S.-Saudi investment, when that occurred, there was almost $5 trillion pledged in terms of private and sovereign funds, and we're now looking at about 15 trillion pledged in the U.S. for foreign direct investment. That is a big number, and so there aren't that many sources to go to for those types of checks. So I think every company is competing for the attention of the sovereign wealth funds as well as the Middle East region, which is becoming a leader in investment in technologies.
Yeah, how does this fit in with the Saudi Arabia's divestment plans, I should say diversification, and their Saudi Vision 2030?
Oh, this definitely is part of that, whether it's Saudi Vision 2030, whether it's UAE's vision, or what Abu Dhabi and Qatar are doing. This is all part of a longer plan to make the right investments, educate the population, give them opportunities in these new industries, and also shifting alliances a little bit more from China to the U.S., and also finding ways to find strategic cooperation. I think this is one of the areas where you're going to see continued investments in the Middle East, not just in data centers, but also in deep infrastructure. You're going to see this pan out in other areas in terms of energy capabilities, and we're also going to see other infrastructure capabilities in space, in quantum, and other areas. You can see a serious commitment between the leaders in the Middle East in terms of how they want to bet on those technology partners. And the good news is now, given the current administration stance, there's a big bet on the U.S. and a lot of cooperation and partnerships along the way.